If you ever wanted to see what the kids of some of Disney's most iconic villains look like, you absolutely have to watch Descendants. The popular movies are a favorite among Disney fans, and today we'll show you some of the most stunning cartoon fan art. Stick around to see the whole group in action. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a big thumbs up. Now let's check out 10 Descendants 2 characters reimagined as cartoons. Mal. Although Mal is a natural-born leader and popular with almost everyone, she can be incredibly vengeful. After all, she's the daughter of Maleficent, and she has her own kind of persuasion. Mal teaches us there are so many ways to be wicked in the second Descendants movie. We still love her awesome look, and we found some amazing cartoon versions of her character. Check out these absolutely stunning illustrations, which belong to a talented Instagram user, Keely B. Cortez77. Doesn't she look like a Bratz doll? We just adore her purple look. That would definitely make her stand out in the cartoon world. Here's another, slightly darker looking illustration of Mal, created by bohatelse-art on Tumblr. Don't forget, she's rotten to the core after all. Evie. Not only is Evie Mal's best friend, but she's also the daughter of the evil queen. Evie eventually learns that looks aren't everything, and that finding the Prince Charming isn't all you should do in life. Just like her best friend, Evie is a colorful character that would make a perfect cartoon. Check her out. The first couple of illustrations belong to the talented Keely B. Cortez77. Then we have Unicorn Smile from DeviantArt, who showed us a very fabulous Evie, as well as another photo of Mal. Hooray Girl also illustrated the two best friends hanging out together. Can you spot their mothers on the poster in the background? Evie's blue style would definitely work perfectly for a cartoon character. Carlos. Carlos is the son of Cruella de Vil. He was brought up in a slightly different way from the rest of the characters, but that doesn't mean he's any more less important than the rest of the gang. With his white hair, he stands out from the crowd, but it's his amazing personality that makes us believe he'd be an awesome cartoon character. Both of these illustrations belong to Keely B. Cortez77 from Instagram. The first one shows us a freckled version of Carlos holding out an apple. However, in the second illustration, Carlos turned into one of the most adorable cartoon characters we've ever seen. We can totally see this tiny character run away from dogs and being all anxious and jumpy. Jay. Jay is definitely the eye candy of the group. He's tall, muscular, brave, and he's super athletic. But don't be fooled by his charms. He's Jafar's son, which means he isn't really up to anything good. Because Jay and Carlos are like two peas in a pod, we found a bunch of illustrations showing them what they look like in the cartoon world. First belongs to Uber Nico from DeviantArt, who also did a clothes swap with the two characters. We love Carlos's cartoon hair. Disney Channel Freak also created her version of what the two would look like as BFFs in the cartoon world. If You Stay With Me Forever from Tumblr combined with the world of Harry Potter, and Tylori gave us a little taste of Jay and Carlos as a couple. Aren't they totally adorable? Chad Charming. In the first movie, Evie had the hots for Chad Charming, but in Descendants 2, Chad has a completely different storyline that doesn't really paint him in a good light. Let's just say him and Jay don't get along. We've seen several versions of Prince Charming in the cartoon world, but here's Prince Chad Charming. The first illustration belongs to Miley Mouse 101 from DeviantArt, who put Chad in a snazzy blue outfit. However, Fern1 took it to the next level and transformed Chad into the actual Prince Charming from Cinderella days. Doesn't he look as handsome as ever? Here's another Chad illustration, made by DJ-Neon Mouse. We have to admit, we weren't really impressed by Chad's charm in the Descendants movies. Uma. Now let's talk about one of the coolest characters we got to meet in Descendants 2. She might be the villain of the story, but we are totally jealous of her awesome hair and an even better style. But these illustrations prove she'd look even more awesome as a cartoon character. The first one belongs to Zenor, who made Uma look even fiercer than she already is. Charcoal Chakaz also gave an interesting spin to her look. We totally imagine this version of Uma being an actual cartoon villain. Josh Stacy from DeviantArt turned her into a cute cartoon character, and Keely B. Cortez77 made her look completely adorable. Descendants 2 wouldn't be the same without Uma. Ben. King Ben, aka King Obviously Cute, is known as the son of Belle and Beast, and he's definitely nailing his character. He's friendly, honest, and sweet, exactly what you'd expect from someone being raised by Belle. Ben's pretty handsome, but his cartoon character is totally adorable. Check him out. Keely B. Cortez 77 reimagined him as one of the cutest characters we've ever seen. Look at those gorgeous blue eyes. And Tholaire from DeviantArt made him even more handsome than he is in real life. We also love Azurina's cartoon version of Ben and Mal together. They're our favorite couple in the movie. We have to admit we're totally swooned for Ben's looks and personality. Good choice, Mal. Gil. Most of the Descendants characters are known for their strong personalities, which they've inherited from their headstrong parents. Gil is the spitting image of his pompous dad Gaston, but the main difference between the two is that Gil is incredibly loyal to Uma and the rest of his crew. Although he's the antagonist in the movie, he's definitely a likable character. We love these adorable illustrations made by Keely B. Cortez 77 on Instagram. This version of Gil comes with big eyes, an even bigger head, and an adorable look overall. Speaking of being loyal to his crew, check out this illustration created by Maxier on Tumblr. This cartoon version of Gil is painting Uma's nails, while Harry is messing with his eyeliner. Sounds like something a cartoon pirate crew would do. Harry Hook. It almost seems impossible that Captain Hook would have a son, but Harry Hook is a living proof of this fact. Like a true pirate, Harry is completely wild and unpredictable, and is always ready to defend Uma and the rest of his crew. His story is interesting, but so are his cartoon versions. The talented Keely B. Cortez 77 did it again and gave Harry an adorable cartoon look that makes him slightly less intimidating. Meanwhile, Jet Knight's version is also fantastic. Y-Yuki from DeviantArt decided to take on the entire Hook family, and we can definitely see the similarities between the three characters. Captain Hook sure looks like he has a lot on his plate, and we'd love to see more of his family. Whole group. Ever since the first movie, Mal, Evie, Carlos, and Jay became hugely popular characters. The Descendants have taken over the world with their headstrong personalities, and we love every single character. Let's see what all of them would look like in a cartoon form. Keely B. Cortez 77 turned the four into pretty believable characters, and Jen White 235 from DeviantArt created stunning fan art of them fitting perfectly into their cartoon characters. The talented Uber-Nico gave them unique personalities, and Buttercup 1F showed that they're really rotten to the core. And even though they were raised by the biggest villains in Disney history, you have to admit that the Descendants are pretty likable. Do you have a favorite character? Let us know in the comments below. That's it for Descendants 2 characters reimagined as cartoons. For more videos like this one, check out 10 Descendants characters reimagined in the Loud House. See you next time.